everyone. Thanks for joining us here today at Cakes, Cooking and More. I'm Marie Lockwood. Today's recipe is just a homemade breakfast burrito. Has a little bit of hash brown, egg, sausage, and then some bacon on the side or inside if you like. So let's see what we need. Okay, so for this recipe, we just need a few things. We have some tortillas, salt and pepper, a little bit of olive oil. These are diced hash browns. And we just put those with a little bit of olive oil. And you do have to pan fry these. Then we have some bacon that we've already cooked that's nice and crispy. A little bit of shredded cheese, some toothpicks. Here I've got some eggs that I've already beaten pretty well. And then we have a little bit of breakfast sausage. Now the first thing that we're going to do is get our potatoes cooked. So we're going to cook those with just a bit of oil. And you're looking for a nice browning. So as soon as those are done, we'll be back. Okay, now you can see that our little hash browns are nice and browned. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour these onto a plate that has paper towels on it, just to get out any excess oil. So we just kind of spread them out and the oil will get soaked up by the paper towel. In the meantime, we're going to get our sausage cooked. And of course we're going to chop that as small as we can, because for breakfast burritos we don't want huge chunks of sausage. So we're just going to keep chopping as we cook and get this cooked, and then we'll be back. Alright, now that our sausage is done, we've already drained off the grease and I've just been chopping as I go to keep it nice and small. We're going to add our egg. And you're just going to want to cook that until the egg is done. It doesn't take long, a few minutes. You want to make sure that you're stirring constantly so that your egg isn't overcooking in spots either. And since we're using it as a breakfast burrito and not an omelet, make sure that you're constantly breaking up any chunks. And as you can see, it cooks pretty fast. It really doesn't take long. Now at this point, my egg is pretty close, so I'm going to add my salt and pepper. Just kind of sprinkle that on. Just keep going until your egg is completely cooked. You don't want any raw egg in there, so if you're stirring constantly, anything not completely cooked will end up at the bottom and then it'll cook. Okay, now once this is done, we'll be back. Okay, now that all of our ingredients are cooked and ready, you're going to take a few tortillas. I just need like 5. And I set mine between 2 plates, like this. And then I just pop them in the microwave for about 30 to 45 seconds. It's really about all you need, and then we'll be back. Okay, now that our tortillas are done, I'm just going to take one tortilla, nice and warm. Put a little bit of our hash browns in the bottom. And then a little bit of our egg and sausage mixture. And then a little bit of our shredded cheese. Now there are a couple different ways you can roll them. I do mine with one end and then roll them up. Just like that. And then I use a toothpick to just hold them closed. Now another way that you can do it, because it does leave one end completely open, as you can see. When you've got little kids, the other way ends up working a little bit better. So I put a little bit of potato in there again, a little bit of sausage and egg. And really you can fill these as much as you want. Another thing that's really good is jalapenos, onion. I like those. Nobody else in the house does, but I do, so sometimes I put those in mine. Alright, and this way you're going to fold both ends towards the middle, and then again just roll it up. And it makes it a little bit easier for smaller children because then both ends are closed. But you can do either one. Now after these are done, if you want to get that cheese a little bit more melted, you can pop them in the microwave for about 15 seconds, and that just helps melt the cheese a little bit. That's really about all you need. Now I do have on the side over here a little bit of bacon that I made. So what I do is I make it just like I have been, but then I add a piece of bacon. And I break mine up because I hate when I bite into one and the bacon's not crispy enough and the whole piece of bacon comes out and then you end up with half a burrito with no bacon. So I break mine up into little chunks, but it's not necessary if you don't want to. And that's all there is to it. Okay, so that's the end of our show today. This is our wonderful breakfast burritos. I put a little bacon on the side because I like the bacon. So I hope you enjoy these as much as my family does. Thanks for joining us here today at Cakes, Cooking, and More. I'm Marie Lockwood. Have a great day.